What's up today, my fellow man soldiers? So what I'm gonna be speaking on today is all the abilities on my Dallas Cowboy squad and why I have them. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So I already have my Dallas Cowboy squad active. So what I'm gonna start off first with is the offense and why I have the abilities that I have, or the best abilities that I feel there should be on your theme team. This is my theme team because I know people were curious about what chemistries I had on my theme team. So now I'm going to talk about what abilities I have on my theme team and why. And if you're not able to get certain abilities, what you should supplement it for. So anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the QB. Like I told you guys in previous videos, I like being a pocket passer. That's just something I always like doing since day one of me playing Madden. However, we got a new Dak Prescott in, and because we got a new Dak Prescott and he's also a mobile quarterback, I decided to put him in the lineup and activate him. Not only that, he's like one of our highest OVRs, for QB, and so I wanted to test it out to see how it works. So what I did was, I'm gonna speak about two different quarterbacks. So because I'm using Dak Prescott, what I'm doing is, these are the abilities I put on him. The first thing, okay, here we go. The first thing I like to say, because I know certain people ain't gonna be able to get QB playmaker, so I want to talk about escape artists. If you're gonna actually get a mobile quarterback, I'll encourage anyone, if they do, to get one that has escape artists, because that's actually very effective in the game. If you just have a QB, don't have no abilities on him, it's not going to be as effective as it was if he did have abilities on him. That's just the way Madden is made right now. So one thing that I realized, okay, you get a mobile QB, I got Dak Prescott, I get escape artist. I put it on him. He's very effective at it. He's actually fast. I'm gonna tell you right now, I've been playing with this Dak Prescott. He's pretty fast online. I haven't did I win a game yet? I won one game, but it was like the dude just rage quit. But besides that though, I haven't really won a game, and not because I haven't been not any good. It's just because I've been trying to run with him a lot just to see how good he is. And so he does have a high chance of fumbling it, but it's because I don't actually, like slide or anything like that. I just run with them and see how far I could get. But on quite a few plays, he actually runs pretty fast, and I was surprised at that. And the big reason why is not only is he fast, but because he has escape artists, so it actually helps him able to move better. So that's what it says right here. Improve scrambling speed behind the line of scrimmage. A lot of people already knew this, but I will let you guys know that on my theme team, because I have a mobile quarterback, I do put escape artists. I have it on him as well as Randall Cunningham when I last had my other mobile QB. Okay, so if you're able to, it says right here, immediate and precise playmaker reactions from all wide receivers. So what that means is that you can playmaker any wide receiver, and I haven't used it yet, but because I don't even think I even know how to use it. I've never even used it. But for those who actually utilize playmaker a lot, I would encourage you guys to do this, because you're not able to get hot route master with the mobile QB that I've seen yet. So this is like a little different way to basically use the ability without having to worry about hot route master, I guess you could say, is that you're able to use a playmaker on any of the wide receivers. I think that's pretty good, because before it's only certain wide receivers were able to get playmaker, right? So now you have a QB that's able to get playmaker and able to playmaker any wide receiver. So I would encourage anyone to get that if you have a mobile QB and if you're able to get that. But if you have to get one, I would encourage you guys to get the at least escape artist. And then this right here, I got dashing deadeye. I just got it because it says perfect pass accuracy while running outside the pocket. So that's why I got that. Someone told me to get roaming deadeye, perfect pass accuracy while standing outside the pocket, while running out the pocket. So to me, I would figure dashing deadeye is a little better, right? Because it actually goes for a lot more. But we'll see. I might test it out. But out of anything, I will say to get escape artists at least. These other ones right here, that's going to be up to you. But I will encourage anyone to get escape artists. And I got bazooka just because if it's activated, he could throw a little bit further. Okay, that's just for those right there who actually has a mobile QB. Me, I'm more of a pocket passer. Like I said, I just activated Dak Prescott for now because he's our newest QB. But once Troy Aikman gets a card, he's going to be the main card I use. And when you do have a pocket passer, I would say get one that actually has Hot Route Master. And the reason why, because if you get one that gets Hot Route Master, you don't have to worry about getting abilities on the wide receivers, because on Hot Route Master, it's able to like change the route on any wide receiver other than what you could already do with when you're actually at the line and you actually have to change your wide receivers routes. It actually adds additional routes to it, hot routes to it. So it goes for all wide receivers. So that's what I liked about this one, is that not only are you going to get the same ones that you usually get when you actually at the line and you change the routes, but you get also a whole, what it says here, 4 additional routes that he's able to change for his wide receivers. And it goes for anybody, any wide receiver. So that's why I like to have a pocket passer. But like I said, right now I'm using Dak Prescott, but eventually I'm going to go back to the pocket passer. But for those who have one, get one that gets Hot Route Master. These other ones are just up to you. I get identifiers because I like to see where my opponent's at. I don't have to worry about putting on my linemen. But anyways, that's why I have identifier on my actual QB. If not, I'll usually put it on my lineman. If you guys have a lineman, I'll encourage you to put the identifier on your lineman. But we'll get into that right now. So now we're going to get into the halfback. The 3 people that I have it on is be my QB, and I usually have them on 2 halfbacks, but I'm going to show you right now where I have my other one at. But anyways, for the halfback, the main one I'll say is evasive. If you're able to get evasive, get evasive. Why? Because it gives you the faster animations for spin and juke moves, and is very effective when it's in game. Other people may have other stuff that they may think that's effective for them. That's fine. Go ahead and use it. But I'm talking about for me, I use evasive. That's what it's been since day one. It's very effective, and I enjoy it a lot. Any players that I have that's able to get it, I'll get it. And I try to get halfbacks that's able to get it. That's it. This is my Dallas Cowboy squad, but for those who are not only running a theme team, but just a regular team, evasive to me is the best one. So that's what I would like to get. But like I said, it's your choice, whatever it is you choose to get. And what I usually do, right, to be honest, when since I've been playing the game, I usually put my ability on my QB and 2 of my halfbacks. I usually get 2 and put evasive on both of them. So I do have it on Ezekiel Elliott, but the only reason why I deactivated it and added it to my lineman was for this. I really enjoy this. To me, it's really worth it. The threat detector identifier, right? I would put identifier on him because I'm using Dak Prescott right now, and I don't know if he gets it. He might get it. I don't know if he gets it or not. I can't remember right now. But I want to use other abilities on him. But because I'm using my lineman, I wouldn't go ahead and just put identifier on him because I'm actually using him. But what I like about this threat detector is very, very effective because it highlights blitzes during pre-play on 3rd and 4th down. So remember that. When it's 3rd and 4th down, you're going to see who's coming in and blitzing, or if they're not blitzing. So it's like an extra thing added when it comes to seeing where your opponent's at. So not only do you have identifiers seeing where he's at, but you're going to see where he's putting his players at. If he's actually, you're going to see if he's actually going to blitz his players. And I really enjoy that. So that's what I put on my lineman, and I actually have it activated right now. So the 3 people that have activated is my QB, my halfback, and then my lineman, which is Zach Martin with threat detector. So that's what I have on my team right now. But if I didn't have my O-line activated, I put my second ability on my halfback. That's what I usually use because I was running quite a bit. I run quite a bit with my halfbacks, and I enjoy having evasive on them because it's much more effective. Now we're going to get to our defense. When it comes to the defense, I'll encourage anyone. See, I'll show you right now. Either your safety, your middle linebacker, or just your linebackers in generals. Any of your safeties and any of your linebackers. Let's just say it like that. If at least one of them, like the only one that gets enforcer on my squad is this night train lane. Okay, so whether it's both of your safeties, whether it's a strong safety, free safety, or any of your linebackers, find one and at least put, if they're able to get enforcer, put enforcer on them. That to me is the best ability in the game. I don't care about universal cover. I don't care about any of this other stuff. If they got Enforcer, I would encourage you guys to put Enforcer on them because that's more effective. A lot of people that's been playing with Enforcer, you guys know already, it's much more effective. You get a higher chance of a fumble, higher chance of a good tackle, everything. Like it's guaranteed. It's they're guaranteeing tackle after hitting ball carriers. So he's going to get tackled, but you have a high chance of the other player fumbling it, and that's really been effective for me. So out of anything that you get, the only thing that I would really recommend is Enforcer on at least one of your safeties or one of your linebackers. The second thing, I will put Lurker or Acrobat. So where's Acrobat at? I think this is it. Where is it at? I don't know why I got universal coverage on my guy. Okay, Acrobat. This is Acrobat 2. Diving, swats, and interceptions. So out of anything after you put Enforcer, put Lurker or Acrobat, because to me it don't seem like the cards in the do an animation when it comes to jumping or actually trying to go for that ball when they want to intercept it. It seems they seem much more effective when you have Lurker or Acrobat on them. Universal coverage, I don't know why I still have this activated, but I'm going to take this off. I don't even know why I put this on them, and the reason why I say that is because this universal coverage, to me, it don't even work. I don't know if it works for you guys, but to me, I don't see it doing anything because I actually had this activated without Lurker and so forth. And what happened was Night Train Lane or any card that I had it on, it's like they do the opposite. It's like the ball just goes right over their head. Like they don't even attempt to try to catch it or anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. I'm not gonna do it right now, but that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know why I even still have. Maybe I forgot to take it off them, but I will put like let me see what else we got. I will put Acrobat for sure if he ain't got anything else that I want. Cause I got Lurker. Jukebox is another one. Lumberjack. You don't need to put Lumberjack because I would put Return Man, but he ain't my Return Man right now. But most likely, I'm probably going to put Acrobat. I'm not going to do it right now, but he's able to get it right there, so I will do something different. But I would encourage you guys to at least on your safeties or one of your linebackers, get Enforcer, and if they're able to get Acrobat, Tip Drill, or something else like Secure, not even Secure Tackler, because Enforcer makes up for that. Anything else besides universal coverage, something else that's much more effective, because that universal coverage, I'm telling you right now, with me, it doesn't work. Now let's go to our D-line. It doesn't matter what D-line you put on, whether you can put it on your left end, your D tackles. Well, these actually are both left end, but it doesn't matter who you put it on. The one thing I will say, on any of your line, at least one of your linemen, where is it at? Get Edge Threat. You don't have to be Edge Threat Elite, just get Edge Threat. I put Edge Threat Elite because he's able to get it, and he's much more effective. He says that it says that dominant pass rush moves and increased QB pressure. So the other one, I think the other edge threat, which is this one, is dominant pass rush moves from the edge. So this one actually adds that extra component, which is increased QB pressure. That's why I got it. However, if you have to choose anything, even if it's just this one alone, I would encourage you guys to get edge threat alone. Just edge threat by itself, if you have to, because to me that's much more effective. I wouldn't worry about getting Enforcer. He's able to get Enforcer. I wouldn't worry about putting Enforcer on him, because with me, when I had it on at Too Tall Jones, I thought that every time he hit the QB that he has a great and higher chance of fumbling it. It didn't do it. It didn't do it like that. So I just took it off. I don't think Ed Too Tall Jones got that on him right now, but I took it off. Like, it's not effective. So I put Run Stopper as well as Reach Elite. But right now, I'm not even really going to mention these. This is just extra stuff that I added just because I could. But the main thing I'll encourage you guys to use on any of your D linemen, at least one of them, is Edge Threat. That's what I will say. And I just put Unstoppable Force. But remember, on any of your D line, any of them able to get Edge Threat, at least put one of them on them. Whether your theme team or your regular team. This is what I have on my theme team, though. So this is every ability I have on my theme team and why. So when it comes to because I can't get, if I'm able to get Enforcer on my other guys, I actually rather have two Enforcers out here, one on both of my safeties. I mean, linebackers if I have to, but at least I would put them on my free safety and my strong safety like I have on my regular team, but only one gets Enforcer. So because only one gets Enforcer, what I do is I add the ability to my cornerback. I change it up. So what I have on my cornerback, like once again, I have Lurker and Acrobat. To me, these are most effective. Does he get anything else? Yes, he does. This guy gets universal coverage too. Do I have it? No, I took it off him. So I thought I just added lurker to him and end up keeping it, but no. Oh, that's not even universal coverage. This is universal coverage. I don't own it. We'll say I own it because I did have it on him before. But the thing is, like I said, the universal coverage, I had it on him. Deion Sanders doing the same. He just stands there, don't even try to go up for it. So I put lurker on him and I put acrobat. But if you had to choose two, I would choose lurker first, and if you're able to, go ahead and put acrobat. These are the two abilities to me that are much more effective. Like I said, universal coverage didn't do nothing for me. All it did more so was just frustrate me. So that's what I will say when it comes to my defense is enforcer, edge threat, acrobat, or lurker, either one of them. So that's what I will say when it comes to defense. When it comes to your actually kicker, if your kicker is able to get focused kicker, or either one of them, I would say get that. More so your kicker. This kicker is able to get focused kicker, so I put it on him. Much more effective. The slow meter slow when it's going, it don't go like real fast and make you end up like glitching out and make you end up kicking it where it shouldn't go. So if you're able to get focused kicker on your kicker, I would say get it on him. He's the main priority. If not, if you're able to get on your punter, get on him. Get at least on one of them. So that's it right there for my abilities. All the abilities I have on my theme team and why. You can actually use this information whether it's on your theme team or whether it's on your regular team. So just know that. But I just wanted to speak about my theme team today. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it right here. If you guys like what you've seen, drop a like. If you guys need subs to the channel, there will be more great, amazing content coming your way. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I'm out.